Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is obviously a Halloween look. This is what I came up with. Excuse me. I like to call it the Nutcracker meets doll look. And this look was definitely an inspiration by a picture I saw, I believe on Pinterest. I will link it down below as well as put a picture up somewhere on the screen. And my computer's talking to me. Anyway, so that was my inspiration, so you can check it out, and this is what I came up with. If you are interested and curious how I got this look, sit tight, don't go anywhere, and let's start the video. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and click subscribe, tap that bell, and just be a part of my great YouTube channel. And yeah, let's just get started. Oh, by the way, all the stuff I use will be listed down below for your convenience, and we'll dive right in. So obviously my hair is pinned back and I've already moisturized and let that settle into my face, and now we are going to prime and put on the foundation. Now for this porcelain doll look that I'm creating, I want them to have, or not them, I want me to have kind of like a very like shiny porcelain type look, I guess, like flawless porcelain look. So I'm going to first go in and have a very hydrated primer sitting on my face. And a perfect primer for that, I think, is the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. And then now for the foundation. I'm going to actually mix a couple of stuff. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which is this right here. And then I'm going to mix that in with this hard candy. Basically, it's like a illuminizer, you can call it. Let me tell you exactly what it is. Illuminate and Strobe Mix in Drop. So that is what it looks like. And it's a dropper. So you can use it as like a little glow on your cheekbones or down your nose, above your cupid's bow, all over your face, wherever you want to put it. You do you. But I'm going to actually mix these two together, and it's my first time doing that, so hopefully it turns out fine. And the Pro Glow that I'm using is already a really dewy look, but I want that extra glowy dewiness, which is why I'm putting in that like Pearl Illuminizer by Hard Candy. And place that all over my face. And then taking my Real Techniques sponge, we're gonna blend that all out. Now to highlight my face, I'm taking the Maybelline Age Rewind, which is pretty much an OG makeup that I'm pretty sure everyone who wears makeup or knows anything about makeup knows about this. Taking that and also mixing a little bit of the Hard Candy Illuminizer. Okay, so now that's done, and we're gonna move on to the next step. For my doll look, I want my brows to be, you know, thick and showing and just be like, hey, look at me, I got brows. So we're going to not only fill in the brows that I have, we're going to make them a lot bigger. And what I'm using is my Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. So all I'm really doing is just filling in like the gaps in my brows first, as you can tell. And if I have foundation on first and then I'm doing my brows and my eye makeup, I try to be really careful about, you know, making my brows or doing my brows. Just because if I do my brows first and I kind of mess up, then I can kind of clean it up. But because I have foundation on already, I don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean? So I try to be really careful about that. So I take my time. And then after you get the shape that you want, I just go in with the spoolie and very lightly brush out the brows. But I don't want to brush it out too much because we're trying to make like a doll look. Or so my version of a doll look, I guess. Now, my brows are pretty much done, and I'm going to now start putting on the eyes. And for my eyes, I want to keep it natural, so I'm taking my Smashbox Photo Matte palette. It's just all matte shades, very warm tone matte shades, which looks like that. We're going to pick up a brush and sweep over what they like to call a bone color eyeshadow, which is just basically like your flesh tone eye color shadow. It's like a base. That way when you put your colors on, it will help not make it like, you know, patchy. Boom, done. And now we go in and I'm going to stick with this palette. So I'm going to go in with like a brown color, a tannish brown color. They call this the, what do they call it? The desert, which is right there. And basically just sweep that on the lid as like a crease slash transition color. If it looks like I skipped the primer, that's because I did, and I actually put on the concealer as my eye primer. And then taking a different brush with this color, it has like a pink undertone to it from what I'm looking at, and they're calling this Rose Hip. Makes sense, that pink undertone. We're keeping the eyeshadow minimal, and just very simple. We want a nice fresh doll look. So that is pretty much good enough for me. For my eyeliner, I'm taking my Too Faced I Want Kandee eyeliner, which is this right here. And I know some people have trouble using this. At least that's what they say in their videos, or I see reviews and people are like, I'm not used to the applicator and all that stuff. But honestly, I like the applicator. You just gotta, I guess, practice like any other makeup tool you use. And I don't know, I like it. So it's not bad. I personally like it. I did hear when you use this, you're supposed to like stamp it on and not so much glide it on. And I'm sure most of us are used to like kind of like flicking or gliding down that eyeliner, but you're supposed to stamp it. I've never tried the stamping technique, but you know, you guys can try that and tell me if it works. Oh, and because I want my doll to look like not so much of a cat eye look, but like rounded eye, like big and round eyes, I'm gonna keep the eyeliner pointed down, kind of like a puppy face, they call it. By they, I mean like in Korean beauty, from what I read up and everything, they call like the downward slope eyeliner a puppy look because it gives a more dolly, young, youthful look, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. So just like that, instead of having my wing eyeliner going up, I'm having it go down. And then anything close to my eyes, I really don't want to use any like face paint. I'm sure you can if you wanted to, but I'm just a little bit paranoid. So I'm going to take my Kat Von D eyeliner and create my own lower lash line. I'm trying to imagine what kind of eye shape I want first of all. Like so. And then the inner part I'm going to fill in with white using my NYX eyeshadow base. And then right on top of it, just any white eyeshadow that you have, just place that on the white area. And then of course, because I kind of covered up the black part of the line that I created, just redraw that line. I feel like one side is slightly bigger than the other, so I'm going to kind of fix this up and be right back. Okay, so I fixed that up. I think it looks a little bit better. Before it just was like, my eyes were like, one was big and one was small, and I'm like, something doesn't look right. I mean, this probably doesn't look right either, but you know what I mean. Alright, so that is what's going on right now. And then I am going to actually draw in fake lashes on the bottom of my eyes, just using my eyeliner. Maybe like 4 strands. And nothing too perfect, but still you want it a little bit perfect. Alright, so I'm going to come back to my eyes and work on the rest of my face right now. So for my cheeks, I want a nice pink cheek color. So we're going in with our CC Beauty So first I'm just dabbing it where I want my cheeks to be. Then using the sponge that I'm using just for the face paint stuff. And I know it seems extreme, but that's kind of the point, so. For the lips, I'm going in with a red lipstick, which is F-Bomb by Urban Decay. Looks like that. First, I'm going to do my upper lip first, and we'll come back and then talk about the rest of the lips. So, upper lip. Okay, so we have our upper lip portion done, and the reason why I wanted to keep the bottom portion not done is because of the following reason. We're going to make our doll kind of like a Nutcracker style doll, so it's going to be a little bit creepy, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. Basically, we want a Nutcracker style doll. So first, we are going to paint the bottom lip white, and I'm just using my NYX. And then taking black paint, draw 2 straight lines down, like so. If you need like a guide, just put up a straight line or straight edge. Or just freehand it. Like that. Taking some red paint, draw in your lower lips right here. And then draw in some teeth. And I'm actually going to exaggerate my upper lips just a little bit more. So I drew my upper lips, exaggerated it a bit more. And then taking my small brush, we're going to draw in some teeth. Draw in a tongue, maybe a tongue, I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna basically put on fake lashes on. And we are putting on top lashes and bottom lashes. You can just leave the bottom lashes alone and just draw it in, but I want to actually put on lashes. I pretty much finished putting on my lower lashes, and that's what it looks like. And then I popped on a wig. I just had to. You don't have to put on a wig if you don't want to, but I wanted to really like change up the look. So if I scoop, oh, and I put on like a pink headband. And this is what I came up with, like a Nutcracker doll type of look. And this is it, guys. Kind of creepy looking. Looks like my mouth is open, but it's not. Anyway, so this is the look I came up with. If you enjoy videos like this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and tap that bell. And here is a Halloween look number, I believe it's number 3 or 4. I'm not really counting, but if you watch all my videos, then you know you can comment down below which Halloween look number this is. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And there's more Halloween looks I want to come up with, but here is the next look, a Nutcracker style type doll. So I like it. I hope you like it too, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice night and have a nice day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye!